What's up, y'all? This is Murdertime64. I was doing some stuff getting back to Basket Village. I forgot there's a cutscene, so I'm trying to show it before it goes away. My precious Zeke, my children, let me see you. Let me hear you. That was easy. All this talk about seals. Who cares about the quarter nights now that mother is awake? I can go on with my career glory. Oh, I can go on with my career. Glory is up ahead. So Zed's an interesting character. I forgot what that sees for. So to Basket Village, in complete hindsight of that dungeon, I should have bought an F ton of like status effects because the shrooms were bad news. Just in case if I didn't mention that when I recorded through that dungeon. Well, that shrooms were bad news. Oh my god, like I forgot how scummy they were. Alright, so this guy has some upgrades. Let's get that. Let's get a bunch of everything. Oh my god. Pinwheels have been useful. Toy hammers. I forgot what they do, but I think it has something to do with the mana cost of items, abilities. Mostly for like Cecilia and Jack. Not really to whatever. Not really anything useful against or negative against Rudy. But I really don't know what Figure from this does. I just know that it's not directly or like actively negative like confusion is or poison or disease. I think it's more of a passive thing that affects maybe stats. But usually I'm just like, oh, forget from this, oh well. In fact, I have silence on right now. Turned on auto battle because I was in so many battles trying to get down the mountain that it was getting pretty absurd. Also, if you haven't noticed, it's been like forever since I uploaded anything. If you pay attention to the stream when it comes on, I did mention that I got a new job. Sort of. I got a different position at my job, so essentially like my recording time is like -0 hours a day. I come home from work exhausted. I barely have enough energy just to make it home. Therefore, like I come home, I eat, chill a little bit, then I pass out. Like I barely have energy to play with friends or whatever, let alone record. So apologize for that. I'm working on it at the moment. Today I'm actually recording because it's like storming. There's a tropical storm coming my direction, and so since that's the thing, that's why the rose. Let's get some of those. I don't think that really does anything. Actually, I can sell a bunch of the old gear that I don't need. Don't need that. We just need like things to make sure we're not screwed by status effects. 10's a decent amount for the moment. And so let's proceed. They want to talk to the village chief. Like once you leave Mount Zeno, I probably should have showed it. But once you leave Mount Zeno, get to the bottom, the guy's like, hey, can you talk to the chief and tell him that we're screwed? But let me rest first. Just in case something else happens. But I doubt anything will happen. I can feel that the seal has been broken. The demons are one step ahead of us. Do not be alarmed. There are 2 other seals which have not been broken. The other 2 statues are located at Saint Centaur and Port Timney. If we can save just one of those, then we can prevent the queen from reviving. Only your brave party can accomplish this mission. You must use L pyramids for they are the link to the Guardians. You can usually find the pyramids in the same area the same areas the statues are kept. It said that all life can become energy and transport it to faraway places through the use of L technology. Warriors of the Guardians, please take the Kism fire of Basker. You can use this to light the furnace in the pyramid. For the good of all life on Phobia, please protect the remaining statues. So that's a new mission. Protect the statues. And we get the Kism fire. There's nothing else to report or to do in this area as far as I remember. If I miss something like intense or whatever, I will totally backtrack. L pyramids in this direction. Northeast of Basker. Oh, I just got it. Like, I really don't want to fight those. Please don't punish me. Okay, thank you. Like, those enemies suck. I think silence may affect Rudy using arms, but I doubt it. But I wouldn't be surprised. Offer the Kism fire to the furnace hidden in the water flow. Light shall dance in the sky and connect the lands. So, like all Waterlands games, you must activate the L pyramids in some form of fashion. So, Kism fire goes here. I think there's like two fairies. My brain, like when I was a kid and I seen the statues, I didn't know what they were. I was like, oh, that's a thing. There's nothing over here. Let me turn it on. Let's step up. By the way, the ills were so like the ill people, were so advanced. They're just like, let's just send some like statues up into space to ricochet people and let them teleport across the planet. Stoldarka. This land contains the holy statue which seals the evil hearts. I forgot which part we get to first. I think go to Port Timmy first. Treasure, hard card, equip that to Rudy. Well, that's good. Jack got an upgrade. So I'm at Rudy's at 14, Jack's at 13, Cicela's at level 12. There's a guy chilling here. Can't remember the last few days. I've been just wandering. I don't think you can do anything with him. That's the thing. That's somewhere we don't want to go yet. Oh, the critters sit back. Really easy enemies. Excuse me, tired again. Like today's like the first day I slept in. Not really the first day I slept, but the first day I actually had a lot of rest. And the last maybe 14 to 20 days, I've worked the last 14 days straight. Essentially, like 14 days, 10-hour shifts. So, kind of sucks. It's kind of draining when you have to work every day and not have a day off. It really sucks if you work 10-hour shifts every single day. So, yeah, that's been going on. So this is St. Centaur. This is the first place to go to. And this is also, I think, the saddest story in the game. So, it prevents demons. I was pushed away. Sorry, I thought you guys were monsters. The town of Saint Centauria is protected by a dimensional protection seal. The entire town wall is the charge barrier that keeps monsters out. Are you sure you guys aren't monsters? I wonder if I triggered the device. Why would you get caught in that device? The shield is very sophisticated. It'll stop spirits as well as monsters. Is that a pet of yours? I'm not a damn pet. Jack and I are. Aunt Pet and I are partners. Can we come in? Then hold them deep inside your pocket and step through. That way you won't trigger the device. That is, if you're not a monster. If you are, you will be stopped again. And that's a huge plot thing. So it stopped Handpan, which says something about Handpan. I was abducted, but I'm fine. Oh god, he's like in the way of the treasure. I'll get that treasure later. This gear has been beefed up since the abduction. Strangely, the abductees returned after a few days. So people have been getting abducted in this town. Something we should think about. Oh, there's a lot of upgrades here, and I actually might grind up. Oh yeah, I need to grind up a lot. Yeah, I need to grind up a lot. So it gets to the point to where like you're gold grinding instead of experience grinding, because usually you'll have you scumbag. So that's the thing. In ancient days, the cage tower to the northeast of here was used to capture monsters. That's the thing. Remember that? Like, there's a lot of things I'm gonna be saying. Hey, pay attention to it. Cage tower is gonna be our next area. Saint Centaur, the gate, not letting Ampan in, and them not entering the gate itself and how they got through. It's a huge story plot line. Things we just gotta keep focused on. There's another problem. As I search through this town, just gaining clues. No one's taking the abduction seriously. Since everyone is safe, they're happy. It's a little strange. Some say the ice-covered Antarctica is also covered with monsters. Constant snow and powerful monsters keep it a true mystery. The sudden fall of the Antarctican people terrified everyone. Is it possible that Antarctica fell to the demons? Okay, that's the thing. That's a huge thing. It's like I didn't think this game tried to make like real world references to like actual locations like Antarctica. Heck, monsters away. Must be something else. Talking about the barrier a little more. To the far north and in the forest to the east, there are some strange ruins. So there's two things here. There's an L pyramid, and they're referencing, well, it's the L pyramids in this region, which is not coincidental, but it's kind of odd, because in the Basque area, there's only one. So I guess two, so I guess it's like a junction point. L, that's smart. Oops, lagged out a little bit. According to my records, about 30% of our population has been abducted. Strange enough, most of them abductees were found near the cage tower. If you dream chasers want to check out the tower in my place, I can give you the key. That opens the cell door. I have to stay here at Saint Centaur and protect the people here. Will you do it? Yes. This is the key to the cage tower. Whatever you find in the tower is yours to keep. Thanks for your help. So you just pretty much told us to go loot. No, hey, don't you try to look inside. It's not this. It says something sorry. It's just plain rude. So we'll get to read that later. Yes, I'm killing the foreshadow. But then again, the game foreshadow was like, there's a way to get inside here if you're a demon. I'm sorry, I was injured as a child. I'm blind due to my impairment. I can tell bad people from good by the sound of their voice. You are very virtuous, but you're also easily hurt. Everyone's fortunes. You're a nice person, but you have many bitter experiences. Aww. You're a strong woman, but you have not reached your full potential yet. Oh, well, that's the nicest thing you said. So Rudy's broken. Jack is just a vagina. No, I'm kidding. It's not a vagina. I shouldn't be calling people that. It's not nice. but he's not completely courageous, like stout. Okay, what are you doing here? A piece of the demon's clean heart in the statue. Do not do anything stupid or I will arrest you. So there is the actual thing. And it looks like a guardian statue. Did I already upgrade? Oh, I upgraded Rudy. I might show off all the guardian powers within like a couple, like 2 or 3 videos. I'm not doing it now because there's kind of no point to, if you will. The guardians are like they're a great offensive tool. Don't get me wrong, but it's much more effort than I'm willing to put in. For crest grabs, let's get some more magic. Blind all enemies. Earth magic. Let's get the earth magic. Like I said, how useless analyze is. The surge you begin the game, it's not really useful against break. Bind, black, distant response. That's actually pretty solid. Making a group sleep. Sleep is the best for boss grinding, bonus boss grinding. Like sleep is just the best thing about it. Reduce the offensive groups. That's pretty solid. I might get that later. Fuse the enemy. It's not really cute. When I just want all the offensive spells at this point. Vortex. And one like sort of defensive spell. Magic. Nullified magic. Blah. Prison enemy. Didn't really do much. Alright, that should be all the offensive ones. Let's get increase defense, increase counter rate. Don't really want that. I don't really want. Actually, let me do some grinding in between episodes, or I might just have like a grind episode where I just grind in chat. Cover senses. That's revive. It's really good. Wake from sleep. Party. Up to dungeon entrance. That's what's really useful. Cast evil weapon. Magic resistance. I think I want warp to dungeon entrance. Escape, that's good. And that's about it. Still only have the hand cannon. I think that's appropriate. Then we get our next arm in the cage tower. I think we get a couple arms soon. BRB. As far as back from the BRB, I had to open the door. She's talking about lost technology, magic key. Called the duplicator stored here. Anyone can open a sealed door with this item. This is placed under guard. Please leave. I'm sure they're thinking the duplicator can undo the seal. Magic carrot. Alright, I think that's it in this town. In between episodes, or actually, I might just do a grind in chat video. I'll keep it in the series and call it grind in chat, because I grind for some F ton of gold. Hopefully we can do it. I can do it in a extremely expedited manner. It doesn't scare. Into here in the next official episode, we're going to be going to the cage tower. After we actually get some upgrades, mostly weapon upgrades. Cecilia doesn't really need damage, physical damage. She mostly needs defense to live. Yeah, we're going to do some grinding in between that, and I will see you in the next one. So if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, or comment. Or if you found the video, please leave a like, subscribe, or comment. Hey, if you think I'm just a nice guy trying to do some dope things, you know, leave a like, subscribe, or comment. Your support is always greatly appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. So y'all have a good night.